It's the Refined Reseller. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I have a very interesting video to show you today. I'm going to show you some items I recently bought at garage and estate sales and I sold on eBay. Some of them are common and some of them are uncommon. And sometimes the more uncommon, the more valuable. As a matter of fact, the first two items I have to show you, you have probably never seen before, but I did really well with them. I hope you learned something from watching this video. If you do, please take the time to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. So let's go to my eBay completed listings and I will show you what I recently sold. So here are the uncommon items I was telling you about. I bought two of these. This is a Bell Helicopter Jet Ranger tail rotor blade. I bought this one for $30 at an estate sale. I went to the estate sale the second day, and a bunch of people had been through that estate, and nobody bought this. It's because it was weird. It was, I don't know, something that people thought maybe had no value. I thought it did. Again, I paid $30 for it. I put it on auction, and I sold this one for $305. I also bought this one. It's very similar to the other one. It's just a red color, and obviously it goes on a different type of helicopter. But I put this one on auction, and it sold for $302. So two Bell Helicopter rotor blades that I sold for a total of $7, and I paid $60 for the pair. You know, as you can see, if you can find some weird stuff out there, sometimes you may want to look it up on eBay and see if it has sold in the past. Here is something that you need to keep an eye out for. This is a very high-end hunting jacket and pair of pants. The brand is Sitka, S-I-T-K-A. Now, I got very lucky. I went to a garage sale. A lady had just gotten divorced, and she was selling some of her husband's stuff. She really didn't know the value. I kind of did because I have friends that hunt, and I know they do wear this clothing. So anyway, I picked up both the jacket and the pair of pants for a total of $10. I put it on auction, and it sold for $240. It's kind of funny. The person who bought it lives in my hometown. I thought that was kind of coincidental. But keep an eye out for Sitka hunting gear. This probably retails for right around $500, and I picked it up for $10. So put that on your be on the lookout list for. Next, I bought this LeBron James Cleveland Cavaliers NBA jersey. You know, things from LeBron James sell. I picked this up at a garage sale. I paid $1 for it, and I ended up selling it for $59.99. Next, this is a Babylon 5 t-shirt. It was brand new. I picked this up at a garage sale. I bought about 30 very similar t-shirts from the 1980s, 1990s, even the 1970s. I think the most I got for one was $175, and it was a Beauty and the Beast t-shirt. Anyway, this one right here sold for $34.99. I paid $1 for it. Then I saw this Star Trek 5 shirt. I got it in the exact same lot, and I had it listed for $31.99, and I took a best offer of $24. Then I bought this. This is a Transformers Super Bumblebee talking toy. It is this robot that turns into a car. I paid $7 for it at a garage sale. I put it on auction, and it sold for $80.99. Again, I'm just getting into toys and learning about toys. And to be honest with you, I'm doing quite well, and I was very happy to get this price for this toy. Then I saw this. This is a Torque time switch. I really don't know a lot about it, but I bought it because it was new in the box. And I bought it at a garage sale. I paid $5 for it. It ended up selling for $125. Now, I will tell you, it took me about a year to sell it, but it did sell, and it was well, excuse me, it was well worth the wait. Now, whenever I see this, these types of items, I do generally buy them. They are Manga books. I picked up this pair. It's orange, the complete collection, books 1 and 2. I paid 50 cents for each of these books, so I have $1 invested, and they ended up selling for $49.99. Again, if you're not buying Manga books, you need to do so because they do sell. Then I bought these books. This is True Crime. It's a set of 7 books on mass murderers, serial killers, stuff like that, most wanted people. Picked them up at a garage sale, paid $5 for the lot, and ended up selling them for $39.99. Then I saw this pair of udot women's shoes. I had these for quite some time. I'm going to say over a year. I bought about 30 pair of similar shoes. I paid $300 for the entire lot. And to be honest with you, I have not sold a lot of them. I bought them from a friend of mine who owns a shoe store. It was just some old stock that he had. I did sell this pair for $55. I thought they would have sold for much, much more, but I'm just at this point trying to get rid of them. Then I saw this Tomb Raider, the Cradle of Life. This is Lara Croft. I have about 3 of these, I believe. I sold this one for $34. I paid $5 for it. It is new in the box. Then I saw this Rodan Feels Redefined Macro Exfoliator Tip. I bought about 30 Rodan and Feels products for $10. And this is very high-end. It's for mostly women. It's for face stuff, for removing wrinkles and stuff like that. But I think there were 5 of these exfoliator tips in the lot. This is the 4th one that I have sold, and I sold this one for $25. So add Rodan and Feels to your buy list. Then I saw this tennis racket. I see a lot of tennis rackets. Some of them have value. Some of them really don't. If I can get them really cheap and they're worth 25, 30, 40, 50 bucks, I'll buy them. I paid $1 for this one, and it ended up selling for $29.99. It is a Babolat, or Babolat, however you pronounce that, racket. It's a very good brand, so keep an eye out for those. Now let's talk about some DVDs. I sell DVDs almost every day. I don't show you the ones that I sell for $5, $6, $7, but I would like to show you a couple here. This is Stephen King's 2-disc collector's edition, and it is The Mist. It is a Blu-ray. I got this in a lot of 200 DVDs. I paid $30 for all of the 200 DVDs and Blu-rays, and I sold this one for $34.99. So I'll get all of my money back on just one DVD. And what you need to do is keep an eye out for Stephen King movies. They do sell. I'm not sure how popular this one was. Obviously, maybe it's hard to get. I really don't know, but just one Blu-ray sold for $34.99. Now, here's another one. This is I Love Lucy, the complete series. It's a 33-disc set. I didn't get $59.99 for it. I got $47.99 for it. I reduced the price, and I was happy to get that. There's a new movie coming out about I Love Lucy, and that'll be out shortly. It stars Nicole Kidman. It'll be out soon, so maybe I Love Lucy will increase in popularity. Then I bought this CD. I buy a lot of CDs and I sell a lot of CDs. I'm showing you this one that sold for $29.99 because it's by Bob Carpenter. I have no idea who Bob Carpenter is. I have never heard of him, but for some reason, maybe it's a collectible, hard to find CD. Sometimes the ones you are not familiar with will sell more than common CDs. That is almost always the case. I picked this up in a lot of probably 300 DVDs that I paid maybe 30 bucks for. So again, one CD paid for the whole lot. And if you're out there looking for CDs and DVDs, that's what you need to do. You need to buy a big lot for a very low price and hope that you can make all of your money back on just one of the CDs or DVDs. Then I picked these up. These are actually made by Funko. This is the Invisible Man. I paid 50 cents for the ones you're about to see, and I sold this one for $19.99. Then I sold this Dracula one for $16. And I actually sold a couple of more that I didn't list. I sold a Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein for $19.99 as well. Now let's get into some vintage items. This is a vintage Christmas card with Bible verse. It's called Scenorama. And I bought probably about 40 of these for $5. I sold this one for $8. I think it's got a really cool look to it. It's from the 1960s, I'm sure. This one right here also sold for $8. And I sold another one for $8 as well because I know I sold 3 of them. They all went to the same person, so keep an eye out for those. And here's another vintage item that I'd like to end with. And the reason I'm showing you this is because it is a cat. Cats sell well. This happens to be a Siamese cat. When you look at dogs, pug dogs sell well. Greyhounds sell well. Boston Terriers sell well. So if you see figurines like this, German Shepherds or whatever, They do well. Now, you're not going to get a lot of money for them, but if I paid 25 cents, I think is what I paid for this, and I can get $19.99 for it, I will do that all day long. So there you have it, some common items, some not so common items that I recently sold on eBay. And again, the good news is you can find these items when you are out sourcing. If you're currently not looking for them, you may want to start. I hope you learned something from watching this video. If you did, please take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. This is the Refined Reseller saying, as always, do like me, buy low, sell high. Good sourcing, good selling, and I'll see you next time.